Hello all, I am back again. And still torn between the bathroom, doing the wall, and trying to get that solar mount up. I need 2 of those. Actually, it's just an extension off of this one. And get 2 panels up on that west wall. If I can do that, it will have power. A radio that I bought the other day, kind of a cheap one. Gonna have to take the generator out and get some, oh, there's my vest, I was looking for that. Gonna have to take the generator out and get some batteries charged. I was gonna take the batteries back to the room last night and I forgot them. I'm good at forgetting stuff. Lost $3. I mean, I tore my room apart looking for that $3. And it was in the very last place I looked. Imagine that. But anyhow, I'm going to get that started. A friend of mine on the internet, well, a friend of mine in Rollins, not on the internet, said that if this truly needs to be an off-grid house, then I need to lose the smartphone. Well, I'm not using a smartphone for these videos. And he's right. You know, he is right. But I'm not using a smartphone for the videos. I'm using a, let's see what this is. An Olympus Tough camera. It's a really good little camera. I'm hoping I don't step on those and trip over them. That's a good camera. What I'm doing is, I like in the event that the Democrats get us all killed, which could be any moment now, what I'm going to do is we're going to pick up a galvanized trash can. This is how you do it. If you want a radio, you're going to need to protect it from the impulse. The impulse is what fries electronics when a nuclear weapon goes off. Now, it's said that if Russia or North Korea or whoever, it'll probably be North Korea or Iran, one of the two, if they blow up a nuke 20 miles above the center of the United States, it would wipe out all the electronics in the United States. Well, I don't know if that's exactly true, but it would be pretty nasty if they did. So all of the kiddies playing their video games will cry to mommy, "Oh, mommy, my video game doesn't work anymore." Well, you got to expect that. They'll just have to go outside and play. Oh my gosh, not outside, there's perverts out there. But anyhow, you get yourself a good size galvanized trash can, and what you're doing is you're creating a Faraday cage. You ground the trash can. You need an 8-foot ground rod. Attach the ground rod to the trash can via a wire or whatever. You don't want to hook it up to your house wiring at home because that's going to go sizzle. So anyhow, you want to drive yourself a 8-foot ground rod, or 2 or 3, however many you feel safe with, and attach the trash can to the ground rod. Now what I'm going to do is use ammo cans inside the trash can. I'll put radios, batteries, whatever, inside the ammo cans and set them inside the trash can. They may or may not be safe. I mean, this is not guaranteed, but it'll protect your equipment from getting fried in any impulse. Now, a smart enemy, the United States isn't very smart. They're humanitarian. Oh, we can't be killing those, launching missiles at big cities because children will die. Well, guess what? How many of them have our children are going to die? You know, the other countries don't care. They're just going to nuke us. Anyhow, you know, there's no guarantees on that working. But the best radios to buy are the Grundig series. I love Grundig. They're excellent radios. You get a Grundig shortwave radio and put it inside an ammo can, inside your trash can, and with any luck it'll be safe from any impulse. But what a smart country will do is they'll launch one. They'll launch an EM bomb, blow it up over somewhere, wipe out all the electricity, and wait a week. So when you've got all this stuff out in your little bunker or whatever you want to call it, when you get all this stuff back out and you're listening for radio, find out if it's safe, they blow up another one and there's all that stuff that you got out fried. So buy 2, buy 3, buy 4, and put them in separate cans. Don't open the other cans unless you need to. So it's going to be nasty whatever happens. And another thing to not forget is electronics are traceable. They put out signals of their own. So if you have a little AM radio going, it's putting out some kind of a little signal that could be detected by certain electronic items that can detect that kind of signal. So now the enemy knows where you're at. The enemy could very well be your next door neighbor. You don't know. It could be your own military. Watch Walking Dead. That's a pretty good example. You know, and there's a lot of interesting stuff about Walking Dead. What they're showing happening to the society itself will happen. You're going to have gangs. You're going to have survivalists. You're going to have people who just want to kill other people. You're going to have cannibals. You're going to have just all kinds of really bad things going on. And it's just all stuff that you're going to have to be ready for. Shoot to kill. That's what it's going to be. You know, we're terribly close to it right now, and terribly, terribly close. Not a zombie apocalypse. You know, that can't happen. I'll do something on zombies someday. But I guess our closest thing to zombies that we have are college students. I mean, they're idiots, and that's being kind. But that's what we're doing out here. But I'll stop rambling for now and figure out what I'm going to do. I'm really leaning towards getting that solar panels up on this wall. The wind hasn't died down enough to get up on the roof. I really need to do that too. But I can get them up on the wall. I've got that all figured out. I just need to do some measurements and get it going. Here's something else that you should put in your trash can if you're doing an off-grid house that's solar. Get yourself 2 or 3 extra charge controllers and put in that trash can. Charge controllers, inverters, stuff like that. But just be prepared for that second pulse, because it will happen. I've got stuff blowing down here on the floor that shouldn't be. Amazing. Wow. But anyhow, it's time to get busy. Y'all have fun out there. Figure this thing out. I don't know if you can hear me over the noise, but I set myself up a workbench outside. A lot of wind noise out there. I won't go all the way out. But I'm going to work on panel stuff today, I think. I've got my batteries charging, ready to rock and roll. Okay, I got the west wall mount up. Just don't have the legs on it yet. Legs are right there. And I'll walk outside. It's going to get loud. The generator's running and the wind's blowing. So here we go, walking outside. Yep. That plant's growing back good. I like that plant. There's the mount for this wall. It needs evened up a little bit. I think it's probably going to work okay. It's adjustable. I'm going to set it up as close to a 45-degree angle as I can. Maybe 30. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to go out there and put the legs on and keep playing. That's all I can do, keep playing. Where am I at? Oh, okay. Shut this thing off. It's turning out to be nice out there other than the rain. And not a lick of wind now. I could, if I had all the legs up, I could put a panel up. But I got one leg up, at least. It's all measured for those black panels, the second group that I bought. I hope it works. I'll go back in here and eat some sardines. Yay! How do I turn this thing off? Well, it looks like I'm going to be stranded here for a little while. Yeah, I got the door open and the wind's blowing through. A pretty good little light show going on a few minutes ago. Pretty cool. Got the generator covered up. Come on, let's see some light. Probably more over here. One of them hit really close, within about a quarter mile. Awesome. Don't you love lightning? And close this side up. I got two of the legs on out there. I got one more right there ready to install. If the weather would cooperate, I'd have all those panels up. But as you can tell, the weather is not going to cooperate. It's just going to get worse. I don't know if you can hear all that. Just lightning all over the place. Thunder. Totally awesome. A lot of people are afraid of lightning and they don't like the thunder, but I just think it's so cool. The rain's going to start again. Sounds like it might all be behind me now on the north side of the house. Not seeing any. There's one just really close to the house, within about a quarter mile. I guess I might just have to stay in and work on the bathroom wall for a while. it's going to start raining again. Oh, we got a little bit of hail coming down. Little bitty pellets. Nothing too bad. I don't know, Sue might not bring her bike up. She might bring the car. If she does, I'm going to have her bring the trailer so we can go grab a 500-gallon water tank and some gutters and start putting some of this rainwater to use. I mean, we could easily fill a 500-gallon water tank. There is one right now, right over there somewhere. Quite a ways away. It'll probably hit my camera and kill me off. This is awesome. I'll go ahead and sign off for now and get in here and start doing something. I want to quit at 5. I need this road to dry off just a little bit. It looks like it might be clearing up here pretty quick. Oh, there went another one. Right over there. Wait for it. Quite a ways away. I love it. This is just too cool. Alright, let's shut this off. Okay, I'm going to get out of here before that storm arrives. I got one paddle up. Fits pretty good. It is tightened down. I don't think it'll go anywhere. But I'm going to get out of here before this next storm hits. So, if I don't, I'll probably be stranded. Might want to close the door. Okay. Closing the door. Okay, we're all locked up. I'm going to try and beat that storm. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. So we're in good shape. I didn't bring any really warm stuff out here with me today, but I need to beat that. So bye for now. I'm back at the room. Had to race the wind. I mean, it got nasty out there. It's kind of nice here, just blowing a little bit, but I raced the thunderstorm back. It was pretty bad. There's a big bird flying around up there. He's been there for a while. But on the way, I remembered that that thunderstorm that was following me was right over not Area 15, the Trinity site. So it's flying, you know, it's got a big updraft. Thunderstorms have a big updraft in them, sucking all kinds of stuff up into them. And it's sucking all that radioactive dust up into it, causing radioactive man-eating mutant lightning. So that radioactive man-eating mutant lightning is causing man-eating radioactive mutant thunder. and that stuff's dangerous. It'll get you. So it's probably a good thing I got out of there as fast as I did. It was getting pretty bad out there. I saw it coming and decided, well, I better get on the bike and head out. So I did get a panel up, got a solar panel up. I'll see if it's still there in the morning. It's not 100% tight. It needs 2 more clamps on it, but I need to get out of there before that lightning got to me. It's headed this way, so I'm probably just going to stay in the room. Pretty cool day though, all that lightning. I just enjoyed the heck out of it. The little future giant man-eating radioactive lizard was still there. It was goofing around and watching just about everything I do. I think it was just thinking maybe someday I could eat that guy, but I don't know. We'll have to find out. I have to be careful there because I'm going to be taking the dogs down and I don't want them to get carried away by something. And it's entirely possible. So I'm going to back out and watch some Big Bang, and that'll be it for tonight. I'll get this one online, and you all have fun now. If I can remember how to turn it off.